back.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the second round of the show.
Okay, so you were saying that they came and picked some brochures up to read the classrooms, to the classrooms.
Yeah,
huh?
that's a teacher named Mr. Benson. He works at the North Central School, and he came by the office and picked up a lot of brochures I gave him, and some cards, and he's want to bring children into life insurance. He thinks
That's
that
a good deal.
they're not aware of it, and even their parents are not aware of it, so he wants to bring them aware of that you need to have life insurance, and good life insurance.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I got a question for you. How come people in Hollywood are so liberal?
I don't know.
Huh?
Because they got plenty of money.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, plenty of money make you liberal.
It makes you liberal?
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
okay.
plenty of money.
How does that make you liberal, having plenty of money?
Well, you be generous. You be generous. Very generous when you're wealthy.
You be generous when you're wealthy.
Yeah.
So that makes you liberal?
That make you liberal too.
Oh. Well, I noticed that a lot of those Hollywood stars, they kind of stick together too. They're pretty liberal, man.
Oh yeah.
Real liberal.
Yeah, they stick together.
I guess that's why this country's in the shape it's in. I got some statistics.
They got all the money, you know.
Huh?
All those actors, they the one got the most money in the whole world.
With the liberals?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? They got the most money, the liberals?
They got the most money.
Is there more liberals than conservatives?
They got more liberal than conservative. That's correct.
Okay. Well, they got the money then, huh?
And they got the money. They got the power too.
They got the power too. All right, listen to this, folks. Here's some stats for you.
Okay.
Check out these figures.
Okay.
Number of illegal aliens in this country. Okay. 20,807,000 illegal aliens in
this country.
Right. Money wired to Mexico City since January 2006. This is how much money was wired from the United States to Mexico City.
Mexico City. Wow.
$22 billion.
Oh.
$1 billion. Cost of Social Security service for illegal aliens since 1996 was $397 billion.
Wow.
That's how much it cost since 96. $400 billion. Okay. Number of children of illegal aliens in public schools, 3,958,000. 4 million. 4 million illegal kids in public schools. Cost of illegal aliens from K through 12 since 1996, 13 billion.
Oh.
Yeah, for almost 14 billion actually. Number of illegal aliens incarcerated. There's 332,594 illegal aliens incarcerated in our prison systems, and the cost of the incarceration since 2001. How much do you think it costed? $1,400,000,000. That's what it costs us. Number of illegal aliens, fugitives, 642,000. That's fugitives. Skilled jobs taken by illegal aliens, 9,872,000. Okay? Figures can trick your eyes. Take particular note. In items 2, 3, 5, and 7 reflect billions, not millions of dollars. Billions. Okay? All right. So, you know.
That's where our deficit is.
Well, that's a lot of it, I'll tell you, man. Yeah. 1 billion seconds ago, it was 1959. You hear that? 1 billion seconds. Yeah, 1 billion minutes ago, Jesus was alive. 1 billion hours ago, our ancestors were living in the Stone Age. 1 billion days ago, no one walked on the earth on 2 feet. Yeah, $1 billion ago, it was only 8 hours and 20 minutes. At the rate our government is spending it. 8 hours and 20 minutes to spend $1 billion. Okay? And So I'm not going to go through all of these, but it goes on to tell you some stats about New Orleans and how much money they gave, you know, like FEMA and these federal programs gave New Orleans. I think each individual in New Orleans comes to about, I don't know, some outrageous figure like $200,000.
Yeah, it's still giving too.
Oh yeah, there's government programs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so get this. They had this. Did you see where they had that big old thing in Washington, protest in Washington, D.C., and then they had another one at Wall Street.
The protest?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
On TV?
I didn't.
Well, this is what they did. They interviewed one guy, and it said, you know, it was over jobs and, you know, unemployment and stuff like that in the United States. So there's this big rally and stuff. So they interviewed one guy, and they said, "You unemployed?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I had a job, but I quit it to come over here and protest."
No kidding. Quit his job.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to get it back when he go back.
Oh, Lord. So anyway, he quit his job to go protest. Okay, the United States has 311 million people. That's the population of America. 311 million. 800,000. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, I remember it was 250 million. Now it's 311 million. USA is the third largest population in the world.
Whoa, wow.
Third largest population in the world.
Third largest in the world.
I would imagine that China is probably number one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who's number two. Anyway, food for thought. Might think about that.
China, look, that is.
Yeah, in India.
India.
India, yes. I don't know why I got something about baby whales on my notes.
Yeah. Well, I've seen something on the TV slightly like the family was raising some little small whales.
Some baby whales?
Uh-huh. That's probably where you saw that, or maybe you got a book from it.
I don't know where I saw that at, but I had something about that. Maybe somebody knows they can come up with something, huh? Anyway, yeah, you know, they drag up all this stuff on these candidates. We've got some pretty good candidates running. I would think that there's probably much better candidates in the United States that could be running, but we've got some pretty good ones. I like pretty much all of them, but they drag up things from years and years ago. I mean, you know, everybody didn't do everything perfect, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So they drag up this stuff on Sarah Palin about snorting a couple of lines of cocaine in the 80s and this and that and the other. And, you know, it just,
they bring you home.
I don't care what they did when they were kids, man. When they're young, I did some crazy stuff when I was young. I'm probably still doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, they bring a lot of it up whenever you're running for candidate.
They run you through some dirty stuff. Whatever they can get bombed with to try to attack you. I mean, you bring stuff up that, you know, big deal, man. Everybody did stuff when they were young.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, you know, that's all over with.
Yeah, but they bring that and try to remind the people that he wasn't worth a dime then, and he's still not worth a dime.
Who's Sarah Palin?
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Even though she did those things while she was a little young teenager or whatever, we all did that. But they bring that up anyway. I don't know why they do it, but it does.
I'm thinking about changing my party affiliation to the Independent Party.
Is that right?
Yeah. What you think?
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, why not?
That's one thing I'm glad about that. You got freedom of choice. You can be what you want.
You can do whatever we want, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the Independent Party, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you still can. You can be a Democrat or a Republican. But, you know, with that, you can pretty much do everything you want, huh?
And vote the way you want to.
Well, we've got some pretty weather, folks, for a change. Boy, I went through hell with my back on that weather change, you know.
The weather change.
Getting into that pretty fall weather.
It must have been something about that weather because I had never had a pain in my foot. I had one in my foot Friday. I had to When I got home at 7 o'clock that evening, I had to throw mine up in that chair and let it relax for a long time. Then it got away.
Well,
For a while, I thought I had a little stroke in the foot.
I think it's got something to do with the barometric pressure.
I guess so.
Huh?
It's probably do.
What it is, like, it's that time of the year, that fresh time of the year. I went out early in the morning.
I noticed little signs
on the 1st,
picking
October
up
the 1st.
everywhere at the drugstores and everywhere. They got flu shots available.
Oh, yeah?
At Walgreens and at the other store, what they call that store there, the pharmacy. I think that's pharmacy what? What they call that in the shopping center?
Where?
They got 2 shopping centers that they have a drugstore that got a good name, but I can't remember the name. But Walgreens have a big sign.
Oh, yeah?
And the one on Crestwell Land got a big sign too that they're giving flu shot at those pharmacies.
I walked out the other morning. I could hear some shots. Shotgun. Yeah, and they were shooting squirrels. Squirrel season open.
Boy, Ville Platte is the target for squirrel.
But they shut down Ville Platte during squirrel. When squirrel season opened, opening weekend, they shut down Ville Platte.
They shut down.
When I was in the concrete business, I called Ville Platte Concrete to get some trucks, some extra trucks, and they were closed. Everybody, the banks were closed. Everybody was closed. So what's going on? It was opening weekend of squirrel season. Nobody opened.
Right.
They shut down on Thursday.
That's right. They announced it on Thursday that they were closing down.
Closing down the town. The whole town closed down.
They must do a lot of squirrel hunting and must kill a good many of them.
Yeah, kill some squirrels, but it's a good outing for the families, and they take their campers and they go to the hunting camp and they camp and shoot squirrels and cook and drink beer and whatever,
and have a good time with music.
That's a good time, yeah.
With music. Then they had a few bazaar this weekend, one at Catlett and one at
Zydeco.
Yeah, bazaar at Catlett School this weekend.
Yeah.
And they had a bazaar in Plaisance at Linda's church.
Whose church?
Linda.
Linda. Our Linda?
Yeah.
He's talking about
last week they had the Lawtell had theirs last week. So the bazaars begin to come everywhere now.
Folks, don't forget about DeJean White Insurance Company.
Yeah, located at 634 South Union Street, ladies and gentlemen.
Right here in good old Opelousas.
Don't forget to call us for a quote, life quote, health quote, auto quote, homeowner, and commercial.
337-942-1983.
That's good.
We enjoyed having y'all on the show today. Hope y'all have a good week. And we're going to see y'all next week
at the same time, ladies and gentlemen.
And hope y'all have a good week. And
hope y'all have a good spring, this coming spring.
Stay safe and enjoy this beautiful weather, huh?
Yes, sir.
So until next week, we'll see y'all.
See y'all.